I'll be racking the Giga Go Rush up to 63 and 1-0 go. I gotta admit though, her taking the cards in that style is actually kind of cool, and it gives round a lot of coolness points in my opinion. Like straight up. Like it's like Odosho somehow all dramatically. Bye. To the crit. Oh. So okay, seriously, I love when things get that really dramatic though. Bish. Yeah, I just love how this bitch got fucking owned. How do you let yourself out done by a child? But no, all jokes aside, though, that was some good plant timing from Ran, though. Like, kid jokes aside. She's actually become about as likable as her ancestor or his descendant. Manabu, actually. And I really like that, actually. Yeah, it's descendant. Kind of makes me wonder who would Ran even end up with, though. But yeah, regardless, though, that's cool. I just hope eventually we'll get to see a duel where someone not named Udius get to take on like a pretty dang engaging antagonist, though. At least that's what I hope for, anyway. Well, I guess coming from this series, it might be too much, though. But I'll still hope for that because this series had potential to making other characters useful, but they kind of did squander it, unfortunately. A damn shame, really. But hey, at least this episode's seemingly going to show off the big players actually duel, though. So hooray to that, at least. It's all because they sucked at dueling. That's why. Why in the fuck would he do that? Like, what type of benefit would there be for Udius in doing that shit? I like how this coming from a guy who's done harm to loads of people in Illinois at the same time. Oh, that's fucking rich right there. I love how our boy Udius just sticks with his fucking guns. Oh, what's up, Keelan Webster? And also, thank you for joining the live chat. Yeah, this is going to be the last one I do for today, and then I'm just going to go to sleep because I got to work tomorrow. Yeah, probably any deal with this fuck would probably be a bad deal, though, for being honest with ourselves. But that's not abandonment by technicalities. It's just that he wasn't there to duel in their place. That's pretty much the only difference here. I would like to see him clobber this guy in a children's card game. Thing is, though, what happens. Udius cannot. Fortunately, he can't turn back time. He just got to deal with the consequences. And when you're ever in doubt, yeah, just go with your instincts. Because at least if it all goes wrong, you could at least say you tried your best. I like how Dom was actually cooperative. That's actually pretty cute. I'm assuming being the dude in the children's card game, or should I say in a duel? That's my guess. That's when everyone was turned to a card. I was like, yeah, there's really no tension because obviously they'll just be turned back to normal afterwards. Which is why OG Yu-Gi-Oh! And GX reign supreme, because at least in OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Some adults had death as a stick, and there was no turning back from that. And 5D's had similar sticks too, to its credit. So what we can make up for is by beating this guy in a fucking duel. He has to be phaser straight up. It's not nice. I've actually seen Duomo boost up Beauteous, actually. Considering we saw it boost up, well, Suijo a few arcs ago. And it's nice to finally get to see Udius get some support here, actually. Yo, I love that smug look. He gets turned to a card, obviously. He's talking as if he's already won the duel. Which last I checked, the strongest duelist there is Udius. Hmm. Hmm. About dang time. I've been waiting for this. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Jennifer the monster could look better, but it does look like an intimidating monster, though, from a design standpoint. I still don't get after all these hours, he still shouts Villigia draw. That's the thing you do like about Yudis. At least the dude, he's always jam packed with energy like every episode he's in. Well, at least most of them anyway. I do wonder if they sell 12 versions of the maximum summons because I feel like they would easily sell merch. At least with the way they look aesthetically. Huh. Okay, that should the way that dude fucking nodded his head there for a second. But it's expected to be an action from antagonists in the series, though. I like that made it seem like they could potentially die, even though they probably didn't die. I mean, the dude is kind of a he's a dick, but he's got jokes though. Let's go, Rush. I highly doubt characters will permanently stay dead. Poor Nanabu, always taking the L's. Bounce on him for being a cocky little shit though a few episodes ago. Like they both sitting on just at the same, so that's how you know they're in sync. Finally, we're back to the duel. That's some bullshit. I already draws the Maximus, and what a lucky son of a bitch. I call rigged. Has to be, well, then again, I guess you just did get lucky with the draws earlier too, though. So I guess more like them just being lucky. Damn. Okay, that's a damn good effect, and I'm sure it has a slew of other effects too. Okay, that's actually a good effect. I kind of like how they emphasizing the equip spell because This series kind of made it a point to show off how effective equip spells can be, which is nice. Because yeah, it shows off the effectiveness of maximum summons. Well, it doesn't forget about equip spells being super effective too, and I appreciate that. Yeah, but Boba must just being a meek little bitch if you let yourself be captured without doing anything that without doing anything wrong. God, man, that's some damn good voice acting. This is actually kind of cool. Kind of wish we got to see these flashbacks earlier, but eh, better late than never. Now I just wonder how is he just going to recover from this shit? Yo, I love how he didn't react that much from the earlier damage, but when it's 300 damage, he reacts as if he's being fucking stabbed. I'm like, shouldn't I reacted that fiercely when he took the bigger damage earlier? The fuck it. I actually kind of do like the overly dramatic effect though. Kind of dig this because at the very least shows us what's going on in the background and adds a little bit of tension. Oh, I mean, mindfuck if you just actually lost. Yo, that effect is bullshit. How many does this dude does this thing have? Yours is probably hoping for some fucking good luck. Well, now they fucking do. A bit too late for that. It'd be cool if they actually did something because honestly, aside from Yumo and Yuhi and UDS, the UTS people don't really do much in the series. Now it seems like we're getting along pretty well. The fuck? This sounds like an awfully fucking calm. Just because I hear about alien songs doesn't mean seeing it. Oh man, I fucking like the warped logic in this series. There's like, ah, fuck it. Because even if they were mentally prepared, I mean, if they were a little prepared, seeing the real deal is different from hearing about it, though. Nah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, at least Yu-Gi-Oh done by Studio Bridge. The odds of someone dying are really fucking low. The motherfucker should just go already. I'm certain real that faces action alien because they did foreshadow this a few episodes ago. Which wouldn't be surprising. Kind of looks like one of those sky creatures, actually. I mean, overall, though, here's the thing. There was a few kinky things about this episode because having like the civilians be kind of used to aliens was kind of weird. But in saying that, it was cool to finally get to see the real form of what Phaser actually looks like. It was cool getting to see that Phaser's actually a cool duelist. We already got build up to him being a good duelist when he beat Yuga. So it was nice to see more of that in this episode. And I liked how it showed off the bond that he's got with his brother. So that's why this episode had positives going for it. And yeah, even though it was a bit of iffy CGI here and there, I thought it was a good episode nonetheless, actually. And that's I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was overall enjoyable. It was fun. And yeah, even though it was predictable in a few places, it didn't stop it from being entertaining. All things considered. And even the music they used was good. And that overall, I actually thought it was a good episode nonetheless. And I actually can't wait for the next one. Whoo boy. I like how they sell their Neko forms for the X for like the card explanation. Which are damn good effects actually. Yeah, that's not that gives some dodging. I mean, this next one looks good. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much. Team Monster and else for watching the video. Have a great day or night, y'all. Bye bye.